Hello everyone. Today we will learn the first lecture of Oracle training. So in this we will cover these are the topics. So the first topic is introduction to DBMS. So in this we will learn the file and file system. Before that, what are the prerequisite for this course we should know, and the what is the disadvantage of file and database models and hierarchical model and network manipulation model. Introduction to DBMS and introduction to SQL database objects. In this we will learn all set operators like union, union all, intersect, minus, and special operators, different kinds of special operators. And also we learn some DML commands and DDL commands. And also built-in functions, arithmetic functions and character functions, date functions, conversion functions, all built-in functions we will discuss in this lecture. So again, grouping the result of a query with the group by clause, with the order by clause, we will order the group of results. And also the most important, the integrity constraints, the different constraints we will discuss, and some ref constraints like on delete cascade, on delete signal type of constraints we will discuss, and querying multiple tables through joins, and understanding the practical approaches of queries. Very interesting topic it is. Working with DCL and TCL commands and grant and revoke, and the most important concept of views, types of views, and sequences, synonyms, indexes, pseudo columns, some logs, and SQL loader. That means moving the data from legacy system to Oracle tables. And the main important thing, the plsql, procedural language through SQL. So before going to the plsql, let us discuss today's lecture, the introduction to DBMS. For that, what are the prerequisites? So what are the prerequisites to learn this Oracle course? The student from basic computer knowledge background can learn this course, and those who are graduate background like B in Bachelor of Technology, BTech, B and MCA graduates, and unexperienced people also can learn this course. And also some little bit programming background, which helps to learn quickly. It's not a problem. We can learn very easily. Okay, let us move on. So introduction to DBMS. So in this, before we are going to learn DBMS, what do you mean by data? Data is a collection of raw facts which can be processed to convert into meaningful information. What does it mean? Collection of raw facts. Assume I am taking Bangalore and Chennai. Bangalore and Chennai. These are data. These are the raw facts. Further, this data can be converted into meaningful information. How it will be converted into meaningful information? Assume I am telling train between Chennai and Bangalore at 2 p.m., which is information. With the help of this data, it is processed, which is called information. Processed data is called information. So train between the Chennai to Bangalore at 2 p.m., which is information, which is systematically arranged data is called information. So you can observe in this, the Chennai and Bangalore are systematically arranged, and it will understand as an information. Train between Chennai and Bangalore at 2 p.m. is called information. Is a process data. So what do you mean by database? Database is what logically related data is called database. Logically related database, logically related data is called database. So with the help of the software which is used to manipulate and update, delete and accessing of the data using the software which is called as a DBMS. So these are the key points of these definitions. So prerequisite we learned earlier. Now file and file system. So what do you mean by file? The file is an information data stored under a specific name on a storage device called file. So in the particular area or place, we are giving the name of that place name we are giving that place name which is called as a file. There are two file systems. Manual file system and computer file systems. What do you mean by manual file system? Assume if you go thousands of years back in the world history, humans were lived in caves. They used to write data, information or symbols. They storing data in that format. Palm leaves were also used to store data. When file management came into existence, the systems were often manual, paper and pencil systems. As long as collection of data was relatively small and organizations had few reporting requirements, the manual system served its role. As organization grew and as reporting requirements became more complex, keeping track of data as manual system became more difficult. That's why they moved into the computer file system. Okay. So now in the computer file system have the some various models like database model. What do you mean by database model? It describes how data is represented and used. Not only describes the structure of data, it also defines set of operations that can be performed on the data. So let us observe this diagram. So the root is attached to the childs. Again, each and every child is attached to the root and the low level child are attaching to the level 1 childs. So this is what hierarchical data model. So in this, how data is represented in a tree structure, the data is represented. So it is developed by IBM. The data model organized in the tree-like structure in which child node can have only one parent node. Observe in this, the child node have one parent node. Here the child node have one parent node. What is the disadvantage in this? The links are hard-coded. The link is permanently established and cannot be modified. So this link between this root and this child one is permanently established. We cannot remove further. That is the biggest disadvantage of this hierarchical model. So for that we move into the network model. It is organized in the form of graphs. This is like organized in the form of graphs. It can be quite complicated to maintain all the links. See, it is attached to this module. Again, we are attaching this module to this module, this module to this module, and this module to this module. Like each and every module is connected to each other. So if you remove one link, so automatically the relation between these two will be disturbed. So which is the major disadvantage in this network model. Let us move on to the relation model. So what do you mean by relation model? It is organized in two-dimensional tables called relations. The tables or relations are related to each other. So it is generally developed by Dr. F. Cord in 1970, which is Cord rules. he implemented 12 rows. So further we will discuss that called rows as well. So let us understand what is the use of this relational model, what how it overcomes both hierarchical model and network model. So in that, hard coded links are there, that is permanently established in hierarchical model, it cannot be removed. That is the biggest disadvantage. Whereas in a network model we can able to remove the links, but if you remove the links, what happens, the connection between the different entities relation will be disturbed. So in this relation model, it overcomes both the disadvantages of hierarchical model and network model. How? Let us take the three tables. So we are not establishing the relation between EMP table and LOC directly. So through with the help of DEPT table, we are establishing relationship between the table EMP with LOC. How we are we are linking DEPT number and DEPT number. EMP table DEPT number and DEPT number DEPT number, it is common in this both tables. The column names are same. So these column names we are matching. So we are establishing relationship between EMP and DEPT. Further, we want to establish the relationship with the LOC. For that, what we are doing with the LOC ID with in LOC ID in DEPT, we are matching. So once the relationship established between the DEPT and LOC, once the relationship between LOC and department is established, automatically established with the relationship with EMP. So finally, the relationship established with EMP with LOC, which is relational database. Relational database main role. Thank you all.